In this video, I'm going to be looking back at when Muhammad Ali shook up the world and won his first heavyweight championship. Stay tuned. Welcome to Joe's Jab, a channel for all things boxing. In February 1964, Muhammad Ali, or Cassius Clay as he was known at that time, beat and upset the formidable Sonny Liston to win his first heavyweight championship. Now, boxing has a history of frightening, mean bullies that seem almost unbeatable, such as George Foreman or a young Iron Mike Tyson, and Charles Sonny Liston was no different. Although Liston had one defeat on his record, a split decision points loss to Marty Marshall in 1954, 10 years before his encounter with Muhammad Ali. After this loss, Liston went on a 10-year unbeaten run, fighting all the top boxers such as Cleveland Williams, and most notably destroying former heavyweight world champion Floyd Patterson twice in the first round in their fights in 1962 and 1963 respectively. Liston was a physically strong, aggressive, come-forward fighter that cleverly used his long 84-inch reach and jab effectively to maneuver his opponents to the ropes and unleash his big shots, which often resulted in impressive knockouts. When Muhammad Ali therefore was named the next challenger for Liston's heavyweight crown, many gave him little hope. In fact, the bookies made Ali a 7-1 outsider and a massive underdog. There were valid reasons for this way of thinking. As I mentioned, Sonny Liston was on a 10-year winning streak, beating top fighters in the process and looking almost unbeatable. Whilst on the other hand, Ali was 22 years of age and only had 19 fights to his name. Ali had some good wins up to this point in his career, such as against Archie Moore. However, many noted that Ali had challenging nights throughout his short career at this point. For instance, he had a hard-fought points win against Doug Jones, which some observers even think Jones had done enough to earn the victory in their contest. Muhammad Ali had also been knocked down to the canvas twice in his career, the first from Sonny Banks in 1962 and the second from England's Henry Cooper, who hit Ali with a fantastic left hook that sent him to the floor. These factors all helped to make Liston the clear favourite to win the fight. Muhammad Ali knew that Sonny Liston was a fearsome opponent that could do real damage if given the opportunity, and he was at his very best. Ali therefore decided to try and unsettle Liston by extreme stunts such as turning up at Liston's house right in the middle of the night and trash talking him through a loudspeaker, which naturally angered Sonny Liston. These stunts continued at the weigh-in. When Liston went onto the scales, Ali, almost behaving like a madman, shouted and screamed that he would make the what he called Big Ugly Bear look silly and that he would knock him out in 8 rounds. Liston thought that this behaviour was of a man that was using this nonsense, as he thought, to disguise the fact that really Ali was scared of him, and therefore thought that this would be a quick, easy win. The fight was held at Miami Beach, Florida, in front of a crowd of 8,000 people. The first round saw Liston come forward and try and land his jab and right hands. Ali was elusive, moved around the ring and used his reflexes to slip, ride and avoid Liston's punches, whilst throwing the odd jab to Liston's head and body. Later in the round, Ali started to hit Liston with quick, solid combinations and comfortably won the first. The second started with Liston being the aggressor again, and Ali staying on the outside and peppering Sonny Liston with jabs. Liston would have the occasional success by catching Ali with long left hands and hitting Ali with body shots when they were in the inside. But in the main, it was still Muhammad Ali moving and making Liston miss a lot, alongside scoring with a consistent jab and looking impressive in the process. The third started as the second finished, with Ali jabbing to the head of Liston and a cut underneath his left eye had emerged. Ali threw combinations from the outside, and one such left-right combination appeared to momentarily wobble Liston and forced him back to the ropes. Sonny tried his best to close the distance in this round and did occasionally find himself on the inside and landing a good uppercut and body shots, but Ali would cleverly tie him up and wait for the referee to break them up and then continue to land his jab from distance whilst worsening Liston's cut. This was a closer round though. Round 4 began with Muhammad Ali making Liston miss by moving around the ring again and popping out the jab and tying up Liston when they got close. Liston again had the odd successes, landing with a good right and left combination, but Ali remained the boss. As the round ended, Ali began to look a little tired and appeared to have troubles with his sight by blinking a lot, and he said to his trainer Angelo Dundee that there was something in his eye, claiming that there was perhaps something on Sonny Liston's gloves to try and hinder his vision. In round 5, Liston, recognising that there was an issue with Ali's vision, put the pressure on, got on the inside and started pounding at Ali's body. Ali went into survival mode and tried to use his lead hand to keep some distance between him and Liston, but ultimately had to take some hurtful punches, including a strong solid left hook. Ali took the punches well and survived this crisis and the round. In the 6th round, this saw Ali come back on top and landed jabs to head and body almost at will, alongside an occasional left-right combination. There was little coming back from the champion at this point. Liston appeared to be out of ideas and Muhammad Ali looked in complete control. Sonny Liston didn't come out for the 7th round and retired on his stool. His manager Jack Nielsen stated they pulled him out due to an injury to his left shoulder, which developed earlier in the fight and forced his corner team to stop the contest. Muhammad Ali had become heavyweight champion of the world at just 22 years of age, and in his post-fight interview shouted that he had shook up the world, was the king of the world and must be the greatest. Muhammad Ali's victory over Sonny Liston was one of the biggest upsets in boxing history and was the start of his fantastic career. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe, and until next time, have a good day and God bless, my friends.